Hello everyone, let's go over a quick demo on how we can set up the Firebase Admin. I will go with a real use case scenario where my client needs an admin where he can put images and their names, so the mobile app can use those images by name and display the currently played song on the mobile app. So my job will be to create an admin where my client can put names and upload photos. Okay, let's see how easy it will be to do that in Firebase Admin and using Firebase, of course. So this is the code that you will get from Code Canyon, of course, and you can open in your favorite text editor or code editor. And first thing you need to do is to start your server because it's a PHP one. You can upload directly or use some, in my case I use MEMP. Okay, and the server should be running. So I will open my localhost and my admin is working perfectly fine. But first thing I need to do is to create the app because I haven't connected with any app so far. Okay, I will create new project and I will name it my photo directory. This will take around 10 seconds. And next thing I need to do is add Firebase to my web app. So I will need to copy the config keys and put it in my settings.js file. Meanwhile, you can see that we have the docs and there we explain which field, what does it mean in the setup admin. So we will use also the documentation. Okay, when we have the config file ready, I can copy it. Okay, and go in settings.js and put it here from API key to message sender ID. Okay, I will put like this. I need a bracket here. Okay, this app name is also changeable, so I will use just my photo directory, and I need this one here. So this should be a perfectly structured JSON object without any compromises in order to work. Message sender ID is used for push notification, storage bucket is used for storing your files in Firebase. Okay, so we set up the settings.js file, and when I refresh, you can see now my photo directory will be changed to photo directory, and now I need to log in. So what I should do next is to create the first user, the user that will use the admin. Okay, so I will create a user. It will be admin@admin.com, and then the password will be this password. Okay, when the user is created, I can log in. admin@admin and then password. When I log in, the email address is badly formatted, thanks, and I can log in. So I can see who am I, and this is the menu that comes in by default, so you have some idea how does it work. Okay, let's now go over the setup, and now we will go over the menus. So these are the menus that appear here, and I will go one by one. So the link is the file that will need to be opened. You can also read about them here. The name is the name of the menu itself, so we will name it to home. The schema is null and the icon is home. The icons are used from font awesome, and let's find the camera. We will use that one. Okay. The next one, the next menu is linked to firebase.php. This file is represents the view of the Firebase database, so it's really important one. This is the next menu that we will not need, and this is the push notification menu, so push.php, and we can have as much as we want of these menus, but I will need only one. Okay, so let's go over this one. This is the important one. Okay, so the link is the file that needs to be opened, that's okay. The path is the location that I need to access from Firebase. So this could be, in my case, photos, but in your case could be some even deeper structure, depends on your setup. In my case, only photos. And for name, I will use photos. The schema is really important one and represents how your data is structured, and this is for adding your items, adding new items. If schema is null, then like in this case, then there will be no plus button. The plus button will not add new items in your structure. Okay, so this is some schema that I want to showcase to you as a showcase, of course, but for this case I will need a new one. So my client wants an items, and then this is an array, and I need to create the first object, so my admin knows what you need to insert, and I will need to insert name and some value of the name by default, and this will be song name. And then for a photo, this is a photo file, and by default it could be null. Okay, and I will not need this anymore. So yeah, you can have pretty much complex scheme, and this is a dynamic scheme. Okay, so we have scheme, items name, song name, photo, and it's empty. Okay, so this is important one, photo. I can change, you can see photo fields are photo, so I can change it to image, and also here to image, and this will represent which Firebase fields should be represented as a image picker. Okay, so for the icon I will use camera. Table fields are the fields that I want to showcase in the table, and by default I have name is there, description is not in our structure, but it doesn't make any problem. Prefix for join, you will read what it is here. Prefix for join, if you want to join multiple object keys into a table, then this one you should use. Like here, in our case we don't need that, but yeah, it will not make any problem if we have it. Okay, now let's go into our photo directory and refresh the structure. Okay, as you see now, the photos is there, image is changed, name is changed, and let's go in photos. And by default I don't have any object, and this name photos is our path. Items gets to be from this one, so how I'll store the data. Okay, and I can add a new item, my first song. Okay, so I will select an image, I will use this one for this one, and for song name I will hit the road, and then the name is changed, but for the image sometimes it could take longer to upload. Or we can try once again. And this dynamically will go to the Firebase storage directly. While it's uploading, we can see the structure of our database right now. As you can see, we didn't make any change manually, and our items are here by default. Image is still not updated. Let's see if there is some error. Okay, some error. Okay, I think we need to initialize the storage. Rules. Users need to be authenticated. This is already done. And let's see once again if this error is still there. No, the file is uploaded successfully. So the problem was that we should just go there and initialize the storage. Okay, so we have our first item. So you say the name, hit the road, and then if we click on to view, we can see the image and the name. We can also delete the item, but I will just add a new one. Hit the road, and I will just say Shakira, Samsung, and I will select the image. The image is uploaded really fast, and now I have my items. You can also navigate from here. We'll add a third one. It could be the same image, problem. And then if I go, I can also remove the last one. Okay. So you get the idea how easy for us was easy to make this this admin panel. So we have the items here. As you can see, the image goes directly to Firebase storage. It's here. And it's completely secure thanks to the authentication of Firebase. And that's all. Thanks for watching.